Hello, I'm Nick Earl. I'm a climate scientist working at the University of Tasmania, and today I'll be answering your question, why do climate extremes, for example, bushfires and coral bleaching, keep changing? Now, the reason for this is because humans keep putting CO2 in the atmosphere. Now, CO2 is a greenhouse gas, and it stays up for a very long time, and the particles of carbon dioxide absorb heat. That's the key. So the more particles in the atmosphere, the hotter it's going to be. I have a little video to show you, which may help explain what's going on. Just share my screen. Yep. And so basically here we have the sun's energy coming in as light, because you see the sun makes everything bright. And when it hits the Earth's surface, it's absorbed and it turns into heat. Okay. So you go from light from the sun to heat from the Earth's surface. That's the red here. And basically, as that heat energy tries to escape back to space, it gets caught in the atmosphere by CO2 molecules and other greenhouse gas molecules. And these CO2s, that's two oxygen atoms to one carbon, basically that absorbs the heat. Okay, so what happens is that you have more CO2 in the atmosphere, the less heat can escape, and the warmer and warmer it gets. Okay, and as humans keep putting this in the atmosphere just keeps changing. Okay, so this is an example of how it is changing. When monitoring started, this is at Mauna Loa in Hawaii, where they measure the amount of CO2 over the whole globe. The average was 310 parts per million, which means per million atmospheric particles, you have 310 carbon molecules, okay? So carbon dioxide makes up only 0.03% of the atmosphere. However, because we keep putting carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, it gets trapped by the atmosphere, which then warms everything up. We are now at 420 parts per million. So that's from 1958, 310, all the way up to 420. Which is a lot. Naturally, without humans, at the moment, Earth would have around 280 parts per million. And that's the difference, which is trapping that heat in the atmosphere and warming everything up, which is then affecting all parts of the globe. This is a glacier in Alaska. And then, as we've seen recently, we've had the bleaching of the coral because of the water is warmer than it should be. And then we've had some unprecedented bushfires too. So yeah, pretty crazy, but that's what's going on. And that's why everything's changing, because we're still putting more and more carbon in the atmosphere, which is warming everything up. Okay, thanks a lot for the question. Bye.